It's early in the morning on a Sunday. I've been sick for the last couple of days and I had time to think back and reflect. And I got this realization that I wanted to share with you. And it's the fact that I'll never quit building a business. Even if my income goes really low, like it already has for a couple of times now, even if I have to go back to a job I don't like, even if all my clients leave and I have to start from the beginning, even if I have to start eating like a poor student again, or even if I no longer need money, I'll still want to continue building a business. And the big question is why, so I'll explain in this video. Since I was a kid, I always wanted to go after the hardest challenge there is. First it was gaming. I always wanted to reach the highest league, the highest rank. I always was competitive. I wanted to beat the toughest opponent out there. I always wanted to earn a higher rank than them. And then it was kickboxing. I started training, and just after 9 months, I already wanted to go to a competition and start earning medals and fight professionally even. And I'm happy that I didn't start fighting professionally. And now it seems like everything has amplified over the years, and I wanted to turn all of this into growing a business because now that seems to be the hardest challenge that I want to beat. And to me, right now, building a business from zero and making it successful, and it really looks like the hardest challenge that anyone can work on right now. And I really believe that this will always be the case no matter what happens in our world. Building a business, building something from just one idea to something that can generate an income for you, for people in your team, and to pretty much change the lives of other people out there is just so astonishing to me right now. And it really does show that it's a big challenge that if you do manage to solve once and then if you start solving it again and again, it will bring the fulfillment that I expect from beating those hard challenges. Now, I know that some people just want to build a business and just retire early, and that's fine. There are many people out there who just don't really want to work on the business for the sake of trying to improve lives or for the sake of growing something and making it into an empire that can just last for many, many years to come. They just want to build a business, get some income, get enough money so that they can retire and just forget about doing business. And they will just go and explore their passion and they will just live on a beach somewhere in Taiwan. But that's definitely not me. Even if someone today just gave me $10 million just like that and told me to do whatever I want, I would not just keep the money and just live happily ever after. There is just no chance. I'll just use that money to start building a business again, and I'll just use that as capital. So I really don't understand all those people who just want to retire early on, because to me, I've always thought this, that if I'm working on a business on my whole life, different kinds of businesses, if I reach, let's say, 70 years old or 80 years old, and at some point I just say, I no longer want to work, I just want to retire, if nothing is happening on a daily basis in my life, I think that's where the end comes. If nothing new is really happening to you, if you're not working on any kind of specific goal, if every day is just passing by in the same way, that's pretty much the end. Why would you even want to continue life like that? At least these are my thoughts here. I'm just sharing what is in my mind and what has been in my mind for the last couple of days. Maybe it's just the sickness talking, but yeah, for those of you that are more religious, I believe it's my calling. I have been reading the Bible from the start of this year now, and it has really showed me a different version of the world. And I know that, especially for those of you who are not religious, this might seem like woo-woo and crazy stuff, but I've really had a couple of different occasions where it has been shown to me that there is a greater force in our world, and all these occasions were pointing me in the direction that I need to start my business, I need to work hard on it, and I just couldn't explain it. On a different video, I'll share more about these occasions so you can maybe believe me, but ever since that happened, I've just been going full force into the business knowing that it will work. I just have this feeling. I mean, if you look at our income and if you look at how things were going in the last couple of weeks, you just say that I'm just crazy and it's just 1 or 2 months and our business will just fail. But I just know deep that even if it fails in some way right now, I know that eventually it would work out and I'll just never stop working on it. I'll never quit building a business. So this was my message, this was what I wanted to share in this video. It's just the thoughts of someone who has been sick for the last few days. It's the early morning Sunday thoughts, and if you're also building a business out there, I encourage you to continue doing it. I encourage you to find the right reason that you want to build this business. And if you're building an agency or if you're building a small service-based business, make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm sharing my whole journey of building my business. This is episode 10, by the way. I have already filmed 9 episodes that you can watch on the channel. And I intend to continue sharing my journey because I really hope that even if one person sees it and decides to start building a business because of me, or I help one person with them building their business currently, then I'll be happy with that. And all I can say is just keep at it. And like I always say in all my different videos, never settle for average.